Factorial by mathematical breakdowns. What is factorial? Factorial is a symbol in math that looks like an exclamation mark. To work out the answer, you have to use multiplication. Example is n to the factorial equals 1 times 2 times 3 until you reach the number of n, which is the same number here. Let's do 5 factorial together. What is 5 factorial? 5 factorial is 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 and times 5. In the algebra, it would look like n to the power of exclamation mark is 1 times 2 times 3 until you reach n, which is the same number, like I said here. It's the same number here as well. The way of working it out is 1 times 2 is x times 3. So 1 times 2 is x, times 3 is y, times 4 is z, times 5 is the factorial. I'm using these letters. You can use any letters you want. You can use G, F, Y, well the Y is already here. Use any letter in the alphabet. Again, so 1 times 2 is 3, 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 3 is 6, 6 times 4 is 24, 24 times 5 is 120. In the end, 5 factorial is 120. That is how you work it out. Factorial in an equation. Let's start simple. 4 factorial plus brackets 3 factorial minus 2 factorial. So let's start with 4 factorial. So in BODMAS we usually work out brackets first, but I'm just going to simplify these numbers down. So 4 factorial is in the end 1 times 2 times 3 times 4. So it is here 24, 3 factorial here, if I can draw it, which is 6, and 2 factorial, which is 2, because it's 1 times 2. So 4 factorial plus 3 factorial minus 2 factorial, 3 and 2 factorial, which is in brackets, it's down to 24 plus brackets 6 minus 2, end brackets. Now we have to do the BODMAS to figure it out. B for brackets, O for order, D for division, M for multiplication, A for addition, and S for subtraction. Brackets first. Now it looks like 24 plus 4. So in the end, because it's only two different numbers we can work out straight away, 4 factorial plus 3 factorial plus brackets 3 factorial plus 2 factorial, end brackets, is 28. This is correct. Factorial with order, multiplication, and division. Now it's getting harder. Let's do the question 5 factorial plus brackets 2 to the power of 3 factorial minus 2 factorial minus 3 brackets 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial, ends brackets times half. This looks hard, but in the end it's just this, 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 and this. We do this first, second, do all of it all of this third, then this fourth, then we end up with this fifth, and we've got the answer. Only 5 steps. Very simple. So, inner brackets first, 3 factorial divided by 2 factorial is 6 divided by 2, which is 3. It now looks like this, where the second brackets are gone, and it's 3. So let's do step 2. Now we have to do the indices of 3 factorial minus 2 factorial, which is 4. Now it looks like 5 factorial plus 2 to the power 4 minus 3 times half. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2, which is shown here, is 16. 16 minus 3 is 13. That was step 3. Now it looks like 5 factorial plus 13 times half. It is much shorter than what was shown before with all of this. Now it's only 3 different sets of numbers. Now this is the equation. We have to work out 5 factorial, which we did before. 5 factorial is 120. Now the equation looks like 120 plus 13 times half, or 120 plus half of 13. Next in BODMAS is multiplication, if you are understanding. 13 times half, or 1/2 of 13 is 6.5. The equation is now 120 minus 6.5. From before, the question was really long, now it's really short. So, in the end, this long equation, if you thought this number was huge, the answer is only 126.5. Now, hopefully you've learned a bit, hopefully you've learned a lot, but this was a factorial thing. We're going to be doing some more in a future episode, but please please subscribe. This was a longer video, but probably learned something here. Subscribe, like the video again, turn on the bell, make sure it's on. Comment down below what you want to see, because I will take some people's wantings on what I want to do, what you want me to do. But mathematical breakdowns out. Check out my new website, link in description, and I'll see you next time.